Welcome back, everyone. This Saturday we have Conor Benn versus Peter Dobson. This is going to be afternoon in the States, so this is UK prime time for obviously the UK audience. First off, Conor Benn, let's leave all the PED stuff. We've covered the PED stuff to death, so I'm not going to go there. I was a long-time supporter of Conor Benn. So I've got no issues with him personally. Like I said, we'll leave the PD stuff aside. Peter Dobson, 33 years old, describes himself as the best kept secret in boxing. Says he's the most avoided man in boxing. No one wants to fight him. From what I've seen on YouTube, I've just seen a selection of sort of highlights. So it's not a particularly accurate portrayal of the fighter in depth, but from what I can see, he's okay at putting his punches together, throws combinations quite well, albeit against sort of what look to be low-level opposition. They don't sort of pose much threat. From what I can see, he does have a tendency. He throws the lead right hand from a long way out and really overextends on that right hand and brings his chin and his head right over and past that front foot, which is not a good thing. That could be not healthy for him. He also has a sort of a trait of he'll throw his sort of twos and threes, he'll throw his combinations, but in the immediate aftermath of throwing his combinations, he's lazy after throwing punches, meaning that after throwing his punches and his little bunches of punches, he doesn't defend himself well afterwards. He'll sometimes bring his hands back at the hip level, leaving himself open. So if Conor Benn elects to sort of draw Dobson and sort of tip-tapping him, gets Dobson to throw his punches, there's massive opportunities after Dobson's thrown his combinations. There's massive openings there for Benn to exploit. Other than Dobson having really high level of, or a really good chin and really good, what's the word I'm looking for? Really good durability. He does seem to be tailor-made for Benn in Benn's sort of marauding onslaught, and as you know, Benn doesn't alter his work. Everything's thrown with lethal intent as much as he can do with the power that he carries, which when you look at Conor Benn, you sort of have to say he carries decent power, but Dobson doesn't look to really pose anything other than Benn being there, standing in front of him and letting Dobson get his combinations off. He doesn't look like he would pose much threat. He looks like he would pose a decent test for as long as it lasts. But the fact that, like I said, Dobson does massively leave his chin exposed when he overextends on that right hand, and when he throws his combinations, he leaves acres of space in behind his punches after he's thrown his punches. That couldn't bode well. So, I don't see anything really. I don't see any upset other than Benn just being really sort of, carefree in what he does, in which he is at some points, but not enough that I would say that would give Dobson enough opportunity to cause an upset. But I'd expect a Conor Benn win mid to late, unless Peter Dobson is very durable, and which we don't know yet because of the opposition he's faced. We don't know how durable he is, but certainly he presents enough opportunity for Benn to end him early. Anyway, quick preview of that, and I shall see you all soon.